Greetings and salutations. Yes, I could see you all could see my tag in the back of my head. And there's also another thing that you probably already know. About 3 hours ago, actually more than 3 hours ago, less than 3 hours ago, I learned that Robin Williams is no longer with us. I'll be honest, I hearing about this really upset me. Just as much as hearing about my cousin dying not too long ago. I said I was going to do a video on that, and I'm still going to do that video. In fact, I might do it in conjunction with this. In fact, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start off with the fact that I'm terrible about talking about death. Why? I don't know. I guess it's more people come and talk to you. I've had this happen to me multiple times. I've had people do it to me pretty much throughout my life. So, yeah, I know what it's like. So, I feel sorry for pretty much anyone in my cousin's family who had to find out. That's because, unfortunately, I had to find out through, well, I found out it on Facebook, but not right on Facebook. I found out through my mom calling me that very night. Um, and I think the worst thing, and also this goes out to the to Robin Williams' family as well. Okay, and that I'm sorry for both their losses, and that these two people meant a lot to me. I'm just trying to work through it. Sorry. My cousin meant a lot to me because of what she did for my cousin, and I could say what name it was. I wish I could. I try not to. I really try to say as needless on this channel as possible. But it was after the fact that my cousin had had a very good track record with women at the time. And the last one was incredibly abusive and just, we didn't know. He never said. And it worries me because I've seen that happen a lot. And I don't know why that is. It upsets me. And now, of course, in the same month, well, not exact same month, because my friend, my cousin died in July. Around the same time, same year, my favorite, one of my favorite actors as well, that I found absolutely hilarious and everything he's ever done, Robin Williams dies. I understand not everyone lives forever, and for the most part, it wasn't like I was watching that other show that he was on, and I wish I had, just so I could see him for one last time. But it's gonna make watching, I can really say, it's gonna make watching Aladdin my favorite movie that he was in. One of them. Heck, forget that. Jumanji, Fern Gully, and Aladdin. Any of the Aladdin sequels, if you remember. Just that much harder. I mean, yes, there are people out there who didn't like that character, Batty. Yes, there are some people who don't care much for Genie, but I have to say, I did. And I'll miss him. And this makes me really sad that he won't be around for other things. And, you know, another thing that upsets me is it was a suicide. Like, most of the deaths in my life were not suicides, thankfully, or homicides of any kind. The one thing that everyone always says to me, is that they're sorry when someone dies. And it makes me very, very unhappy when someone says that. You wanna know why? It's because I kind of feel like you shouldn't blame yourself. It's no one's fault. And that's someone, I believe, Mr. Epstein was talking about it. Not the same thing, but helped. That's one thing he taught him, not to blame yourself. Um, I just wish he could have done the same for himself. I wish he could have done the same for himself. That's all I gotta say. I plan to go in more depth about this because I know it's getting off the point about problems. But yeah, and I can see from a lot of the videos I've seen on YouTube here that he meant a lot to a lot of people. He made a lot of people laugh, a lot of people cry. It's fun. And I hope him, and you know what, I'm just going to say the first name because I don't think anyone is going to find her and she's already dead. So, Trina and him, I hope, even if there may not be a heaven or hell, I don't care. I hope they're somewhere. They're smiling, laughing, and trying. Have the best time ever. Anyways, Pandora, tell you all to keep it frosty.